Welcome to IDA's video channel. In this video, I'll show you how to add bridge for the pipes. I will add a bridge in this area. Let me delete this label. I don't need to see it for now. And let me draw a vertical line at the location where I want the bridge. This is the center line of the bridge. And I want the bridge to have at least 1.5 meters space or clearance below. So I'm drawing the line on top of the NGL and I need to copy it 1.5 meters up. But this profile view is 5 times exaggerated. If I go to Edit Profile View Style, then under the Graph tab, there's a vertical exaggeration 5 times. So if I want to copy it 1 meter, I need to multiply it by 5. And if I want to copy it 1.5 meters, I need to multiply it by 5, which means 1.5 multiplied by 5 is equal 7.5. So I will use a copy. Let me do it like that. And I will use a 7.5. So this is the bottom of the bridge. But I'm going to use a profile, and the profile runs at the outside top. So I need another line which will actually represent the top of the pipe. But I will measure the height of the pipe. Let me use a normal distance command, di enter, and then I measure this height, and it says 0.7. So I will offset or copy this line 0.7 meters up. Then the bridge length should be 6 meters. So I will offset the center line by 3 meters left and right. So 3 meters left, 3 meters right. So this is the top of the bridge, but I want top of the bridge to be 1 person going up. I will do that with a profile. As I mentioned, I want to use a profile because it's easier for me to work with a profile and then to assign elevations from a profile. So I will select profile or vertical alignment, and then I go to Edit Profile Geometry. Then I insert PVIs. I use a second icon from the left-hand side and I specify the location. I definitely need a PVI here and PVI here. And then I need some other PVIs, maybe somewhere there and there. I'm not sure about those 2 PVIs here, but I think this can work for now. Then if I want to, I can adjust it a bit like this. So it looks a little bit more realistic. So this is fine for now. So let me start with the adjustments of the profile. I will use IDA's command grade profile, and then I select profile, and it says select start PVI. I will select this PVI and then select end PVI. Let me select the other PVI. Now I have a few options. If your default option is percentage, then it's correct. Otherwise, use percentage, so it must say percentage here. And I can specify the value. I want to go 1% up, so I use 1, enter. So this slope is 1% up. If I escape, it updates the label. Then I want to go 45 degrees down. Let me use the same command. I just remembers the last command, so I don't need to go and click again grade profile. I can directly click there. Then I select profile or vertical alignment. I specify the first PVI and end PVI. Then I want to use option relative degrees. And I want to use a value -45, enter. Then on the other side, I want to use the same. So I go from here down to next point, and I will use a -45, like that. Let me escape for now. And I can decide regarding the depth, because if I select vertical alignment, it shows me few grip points. And those triangular grip points, they keep the slope of the tangent, and I can move it up or down. So I can decide where I want to move it. I can specify the depth. I can keep the depth the same as for the original pipe. I can do the same on the other side. Again, if I want to, but that's not needed. It's just if you want to do it that way, you can. And now I want to specify 45 degrees here. So let me do it. I'm going to grade profile. I will select profile and I will select this PVI and following PVI, and I will specify relative degree 45. Let me use that option. Enter. So this is 45 degrees, and let me do that on the other side. So I will select this one, then I follow the next one, and again relative degrees 45, enter and escape. So now I have those tensions adjusted, and let me insert the structures at each and every PVI. I'm going to insert structure command in IDAS, then I will select junction. I don't care about other settings, then I click OK, and I specify location for new structure. And then next one here, and this is the last one. And I'm ready to assign elevations from the profile. So let me go to Pipe Design Utilities, Match Parts to Profile. I will check the settings. It all looks correct. Let me click OK. And the pipe bridge is created. If I want to, I can insert a valve here. So let me offset this line or copy it by 0.5 because I want a valve to be 0.5 meters from the end. Then I go to Insert Structure. As a structure tab, I will use a valve, and I want to interpolate structure depth from current pipe slope. OK. Then I specify the location. And if I zoom out, there is a valve here. If I want to double check whether the angles are correct, I will change the vertical exaggeration of the profile view. I go to Edit Profile View Style. Then I go to Graph tab. I will change the vertical exaggeration to 1. Then I click OK. If I zoom down, this is the profile. I will draw the polar line which will match the top of profile view, because as per my knowledge, I cannot use the profile tangents to create the dimensions for the angle. So that's why I'm tracing it. And let me finish here. Okay, and let me measure the angles. So I'm going to use a dimension angular. Then I select this tangent, following tangent, and then I specify the location, 45 degrees here. Let me try another one. And again, 45 degrees. Another one. 45 degrees. And the last one, 45 degrees, as you can see. So all is correct. Let me change the vertical exaggeration back to 5. So I'm going to select Profile View, and then I go to Edit Profile View Style. Under the graph, I will change the vertical exaggeration to 5. Then I click OK. And I can erase those objects which I used to prove that the design is correct. And this is the way how you can create pipe bridge.